Hello and welcome to the XPReport.
Hello. My name is Ronnie. Obviously, this is Keirron. And if this is your first time here, we're a podcast about game news, all games news, spanning digital and analog. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back.
We're up to episode 18 now, which is pretty cool.
Yes!
The numbers just keep going up every time we record one of these.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So, what have you been going on? You've been busy with the bee as always?
Yep. Just super busy, and it doesn't seem to be letting up. You know, as we've talked about, I don't know if we've talked about on the podcast last episode or not, because we were kind of catching up from taking a week off. I'm switching gears for my content going forward in 2026. That's a big thing. Finally, the house I think is over COVID, which is great.
Yeah.
Man, just a lot of personal stuff going on. I'm actually going to house sit for 10 days, then on Tuesday, starting on Tuesday, which is like 4 days away, something like that. That's going to be fun. I got to take a makeshift setup there to do stuff. I think I'm going to be there for the next episode too, so that's going to be real weird. Yeah, just a whole lot of random stuff, you know, hanging in there.
No.
How about you?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
For me, just been doing some stuff at the house, but on project news, we had the Sacred Acorn in the Animal Fest on Steam, and that went really well for us. Got quite a few sales there. See if it leads to any reviews or anything, which is good. But no, it's really good to be able to like those kind of sales, like the very specific ones, where they're like it's roguelike deck builders or it's crafty survival games or horror games. Like they just do so good.
Oh,
for the games
what about your news of the video you sent me? You said, did I make it? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
With
What?
the orchestra?
Oh yeah, I can't remember if we talked about that last time. No, yeah. So we got to see part of the Sacred Acorn soundtrack in an orchestra in Australia, and it's really cool seeing like your game up there with like visuals and music like being played by like a huge orchestra. It definitely set a different tone.
Yeah, I'm sure that that filled you with a feeling that's different from a lot of stuff.
It was weird, to be honest. like it was definitely good, but it was also just like, holy jammies.
Yeah, I'm sure I wouldn't be able to wrap my head around it.
So yeah, that was an awesome night. My
cool.
second piece of news is my TTRP Highlands just hit 250 followers on Kickstarter, which like I thought it would take a lot longer to get there. It's like starting to pick up, and it just feels good. And if you are someone who's listening or watching who likes Sky Pirates or pirate stuff in general, go check out the Kickstarter. I'll put the link in the show notes.
Yeah.
Time for some news.
Yeah. Let's get on to some news. I added quite a bit there. We got some news. We got some releases to go through. So yeah, why don't you kick us off?
I will. Hytale, which is Minecraft for people who like Minecraft but want more. It definitely springs to mind one of those sort of games that's like a mod that has been turned into its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty ambitious though. It was so ambitious and looked quite good enough that Riot decided to publish it. And then 5 years later and nothing happened. Riot's like, all right, you guys can have this back. So
I forgot
what's
Riot got involved in that.
Yeah, so what's good about that, as soon as Riot let go of sort of the rights and everything, and they had their stuff back, they immediately published, like, here's our early access plans, here's all the stuff. So they were definitely, in part of their contract, like, Riot was going to do all the marketing and stuff and just never got to it, which is sad. Like, maybe it could have done better under them if they cared a bit more about it. I think maybe Riot tried to get into publishing and realized, hold on, we've got our own IPs and we don't need to have other games.
Yeah, because they just released their fighting game, right? 2XKO or 2KX, I don't remember. Yeah, so they're deep in their own stuff all the time.
Yeah, but the devs seem really keen, so we'll see what happens when it does come out, and hopefully it does well.
Yeah. I think this next one's you too, yeah.
Yeah. I love me some City Skylines. City Skylines is moving developers. Paradox, the publisher that moves developers. So I guess it's not doing as well as they'd hoped. So instead of doing any other type of support, they're just getting rid of those developers and getting a new one on. This is the exact same thing they did for Bloodlines, and that ended horribly.
Oh yeah, we got something about that down the line here.
It takes so long for people to get familiar with a project that this is just not, like, something would have to be seriously wrong for me to consider if I was like in that position to switch studios. And this is the second project they've done it on. Like,
yeah, that's a huge undertaking there.
Yeah, it's not. If the game's not doing, like, they definitely have some sunk cost in it, and their whole business model is release a game, release 42 expansions for it.
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of those games are like that, right?
Yeah, it's like, all their games.
The city builder games, I mean.
Yeah, they're 4X games like Crusader Kings, Europa Universalis, Stellaris, City Skylines, Hearts of Iron. Yeah. They kind of own the genre. But yeah, I like, all that says to me for City Skylines 2 is that it's not going to go well.
That's rough.
Like,
I never got into City Skylines myself.
It's a great game. Number 2 has not done as well as number 1, and that's why they're doing this.
Okay.
I think it's the wrong way. I don't think it's going to magically bounce back from here.
I mean, what can a new development studio do?
Well, they could have new ideas and stuff like that. Like, maybe bring on a support studio, but like, by the time that they've gotten up to speed with the project and like start actually making good contributions and
it might be too far gone.
Understanding it the same way, like, it might be too late.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Just bringing in a whole new studio, they've got to familiarize and get all caught up.
So we'll see where that happens. I'm sure we will see more news about this in a few months.
Yeah. Next on our list, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 sweeped every category that they were nominated for at the Golden Joystick Awards, and people are speculating that may be a hint at what they're going to do at the Game Awards coming up. I think they've got some healthy competition in a lot of categories. I just recently voted. I think they'll win a lot, but I don't think they'll win every category they were nominated for. But we'll see. It's a big thing because I
think they'll get Game of the Year, like, just on principle of the amount of things they got nominated for. That is, to me at least, Game of the Year worthy.
Yeah, that's a huge tell. Yeah, they were nominated in 12 different categories, which is the most in history for the Game Awards, that's huge.
I heard, and well deserved. Say it, but like, because the BAFTAs are much better. For the Game Awards to get nominated, they send out to like 100 news outlets. It's like, hey, what's your top 5 games? Cool. And there's no guidelines, so you could technically, like, for new indie game, they could say like, oh, well, if enough people vote FIFA, that could win new indie game.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
It's very much up to like the people, like the news outlets and stuff, that they get to do these things to sort of have a bit of integrity. But it's why only 2 out of the 6 debut indie game awards are actually independent games. 4 of them have publishers.
Wow. Okay. Well, that changes a lot of my thoughts on that kind of stuff.
Things like Golden Joysticks and BAFTAs. So BAFTA is like the Game of the Year at BAFTA, or however they do it. That gets sent out to 250 individual people. They doesn't send it out to outlets. So Game Awards sends it out to an outlet, then like 3 people from there will just send in their top 5 games, and that's it. That counts as the votes. BAFTA is it asks 250 individual people. They put in their thoughts for it. Then they are asked to then have a debate about it of which one should get voted on.
So they're really going in about it. Okay.
Yeah, they like it is.
They're like vetting everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, it's much more detailed.
That's good. I think that's necessary for that sort of thing.
But what moral of the story? I heard someone called the Game Awards the advertising awards.
Ooh,
because it kind of is, and like it's fine. It's a fun time.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you know what the end game of the whole event is, whether it's advertising or whatever, then that's fine. Yeah, I'm eager to watch it, or at least watch highlights of it. I probably won't watch it.
I'll watch the whole
see
thing.
Who won what.
I do get a bit annoyed by some of the really long speeches, like because they'll get like Call of Duty or something out, and they'll do like a 12-minute speech on like why one designer's father dying led him to make this cool gun or something. Just some ridiculous. I'm like, look, you shoot people in your game, we get it.
I figured when you said Call of Duty, it's just like a 12-minute speech about how we're back. Call of Duty is back. It's like every year, that's all we hear.
Yeah, every year they do that. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
I think you got the next one.
Yeah. I honestly, I didn't even know until earlier today that this was even a thing. Due to what I'm speculating and seeing in reports, due to AI and how big AI is getting right now, RAM prices, PC RAM, has just soared through the roofs. I did a little bit of research. I actually saw that 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM right now. I just went to newegg.com, $600 US. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
That's astronomically high. I got 64 gigs of RAM in my PC that I got last Black Friday, so basically a year ago now, and the RAM that I got for that was like $130. Same thing. It might be a little slower in the clock speeds, but $600, you're insane. So if you're looking to buy a new PC, a lot of these prices are going into effect at the beginning of December. You probably won't hear the info from us in time, but you're probably going to want to get that done now because you're not going to be buying a computer next year, probably.
I'm so glad I did my upgrade halfway through this year.
Yeah. Yep. It's all out the window unless you've got good RAM and you're just going to move it from one computer to another. Yeah. Don't do it.
It is.
Yeah, next on our list, we've also got the Saudi Arabia's EA acquisition investment people are in financial distress.
It's the Saudi PIF.
The PIF, yes. I read a little bit about in the article. They are now down to a handful of billions of dollars. They said they have roughly $1 billion left in cash and whatnot to work with, I guess. But
what will they do?
Yeah, but apparently they're running into financial walls. I don't know what that means for this whole acquisition.
I saw a meme about this because it's like the guy's son, the Saudi prince's son or whatever runs this, or whoever it is, and the dad's just like, "You spent how much on a game company?"
He's like, "But Dad, I want it.
FIFA."
Yeah.
Oh, FIFA.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not even FIFA anymore.
Mm-mm. What is it? Yeah, what is it now?
Football United?
Something
like that.
EA Sports FC. Yeah, it's FC 25. Yeah. Football club. I don't know.
Club?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, moving on. This is actually something that I didn't know about. Far Cry is getting a TV show starring Mac from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Rob McElhenney. It's going to play
McElhaney?
that. Yeah. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. I say it differently every time because I don't know how to say it. But yeah, the show's going to play like the games, where every season is going to be like a new story or a new arc.
So, you said the series is going to play like the games. And the series is going to be like the games. That just made me think, like, so is every episode he going up to the top of a tower to see what's going on?
Oh, no. Yeah, maybe.
That was my immediate thought. I'm like, wow, that's really telling about the games.
No, yeah, it's gonna be like every season's gonna be like a new story.
That's how all games work. Like, that's not unique to Far Cry.
I mean, hey, listen, I didn't say it was unique. I'm just saying that's what they're saying it's gonna be.
Weirdly enough, every Donkey Kong game also has a different story, and every Mario game has a different, like...
I don't know. I also don't know if it's going to be good. I haven't played a Far Cry game since 3.
3 was really good. I think 5 was meant to be okay, but in typical Ubisoft fashion, like, they did not innovate enough for me to want to go back and play them. Like, there's other things I can go spend my time on that are actually a bit more innovating.
The only one I wanted to play that I never played was Primal. But other than that, I couldn't care less about the other ones. Yeah, moving on. We were just talking about Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodlines 2 briefly there because of what? City Skylines, I think, is what you brought it up as?
Yeah, Paradox.
Yeah, the former creative director agreed that it should not have been called Bloodlines 2. They said with the time frame and the funding, it wasn't ever going to be a Bloodlines game, like, at heart. So he agrees. They should have never called it that. And I think everybody in the community agrees that it shouldn't have been called a Bloodlines game either, because it's not true to the Bloodlines.
It's a Vampire the Masquerade game. It's not a Bloodlines game. And
right.
Weirdly enough, I think people would have been so much more okay with the game itself, and it would have reviewed way better if they didn't slap the Bloodlines title on it. Because that's what they did. They slapped it on.
Which is crazy to think about. Like, they probably would have been way more successful had they just gave it a different, unique name. Like, what a weird move to try and force that so hard. But
I think, like, them just wanting to gut studios and change, like, something weird's happening over at Paradox, because I think what has happened, because they got a new CEO a few years back. They didn't like her. They got rid of her. I think maybe the new one's trying to cut everything that she may have started or something.
Okay. Just because of, like, just spite? Like,
probably. Well, she was trying, I think maybe wrongfully so, she was trying to take Paradox in, like, its next evolution of, like, doing things like Bloodlines and new games, and not just the stuff that Paradox is known for.
Okay.
Which I guess is cool, and like sometimes when you bring someone on, they need to make their big splash.
Yeah, but they got to leave their mark.
Paradox has a niche, and it's very good at that niche. I don't think it needed to step outside of that, as we've seen with Bloodlines.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, I don't know about Bloodlines. I haven't played Bloodlines 1 since it first came out.
Yeah, other stuff to do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm okay without it. Next up on our list, we got a leak showing that Death Stranding 2 may be coming to PC sooner than people thought, because someone saw an ESRB rating leak for Windows PC for it. So if you've been holding off on getting Death Stranding 2, or you like it so much that you want to buy it again, you might be able to get it on PC soon.
I should play number 1.
Me too. I have number 1. Hold on. How long have I had number 1?
I think it's in my library.
You want to guess?
2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. 2016. You've had it for 4.5 years.
Oh, no, just 2. 2023, I got it. I probably got it as a part of Humble Bundle.
I think that's where I got mine. Maybe. I don't know.
I probably got it in Humble Choice. Humble Bundle has supplied me.
Just to really like swing it home for me how much crap I get. I would love if Steam told you where you got the game from. Like, did you buy it direct from Steam store? Or, yeah, it'd be cool. I know they can't do that just because that's not how the keys work, but I think I'd love to personally know.
Yeah, I'd like to know too. Speaking of Steam, we've got data showing that Steam games are continuing to get cheaper overall when console games are getting more expensive.
I think this is a red herring title. I think, yes, if you look at the full average, Steam games are getting cheaper because more crap is being released. But if you look at quality indie games, or even like half quality indie games, they're going up in price. Like the new, I guess, successful indie, like your Enshroudeds and things like that, they're all hitting like $30, $35 on release now. It's only like even Peak. What price was Peak?
$8. I'm looking at it, right now.
So that's not on sale right now or anything for the
Black Friday.
Yeah, so like Peak being $8, like that, I think is the outlier.
I mean, even Silksong $20, you know.
But that was also an outlier because most people thought that was going to be way more expensive because indie games have been going up. So like I think the overall average being lower isn't from games people are actually buying.
I see what you mean. Okay.
So like Peak is an outlier. There is a lot more like the friend swap stuff and things like that are going out a bit cheaper, but
yeah, I'm just looking at like the median prices and stuff. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, either way, I prefer Steam just because I like having all my stuff in the one spot and frequent sales. If I'm not day oneing a game, I'm waiting for it to go on like 30 or 40% off. And that's more likely to happen on Steam for me than it is anywhere else. So it's more convenient. And speaking of sales, Steam is having currently its first ever Black Friday sale. First ever. I didn't even know that. I just assumed they had a Black Friday sale every year because they have a sale for everything else. But
you'd almost think so. It feels like it because they've always got a sale on, basically.
It's I probably just assume that's part of like the winter sale or the autumn sale or whatever it is, because there's something always going on. If not, there's only a couple of days in between a sale at this point.
Yeah, it's almost like you feel silly buying something full price on Steam.
Yeah. And one thing I didn't put on this that I meant to is that Steam did also announce they're having a new line of hardware coming out, including the Steam Machine, which is supposedly going to be quote unquote a console killer because it's going to be a very powerful little machine.
It might do it right.
We can't put even an estimate on price to it now with the RAM stuff going on. People were starting to speculate what they thought the price point was going to be, but we don't know. I think the price point is going to be the big reason whether it does well against consoles or not.
I think it'll be cheaper than the Xbox. They've raised their prices again.
Yeah, I know. They keep doing it. They're bold.
Like that old movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Xbox is, Microsoft is speedrunning like How to Lose Your
How to Lose Gamers.
How to Lose Gamers in 10 months. Like,
maybe that's the goal.
Well, from what I have read, the CEO is really big on AI and is like taking funding out of everything else. If other things aren't making a massive profit, they're basically getting cut. And games like they don't make the biggest, not the profit that they want. They don't make the crazy thing. So like I don't think it's going to be the end of Xbox, but Xbox that was 2 years ago is not going to be the Xbox next year. Like PlayStation is going to be the only true console. Switch is always going to be Switch. Well, Nintendo's always going to be Nintendo, and then it's probably going to be Steam Machine versus PlayStation next year. Like, if I had to guess, because like they've just killed so much value from their Game Pass, from buying the console. Yeah. Like, you may as well build a PC.
Right. Yeah. The Game Pass increase, the 33% increase on Game Pass alone, is astronomical. It's a huge ask. And then, bumping up, what is it, the third time they've bumped up the console price this year?
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think it's this year.
It's like, that's crazy. Yeah, they're shooting themselves in the foot. It's almost like they just want a reason to, like, shut the show down or cut it back. I don't know. It's not good.
Apparently I think you are right. PlayStation 5 for $500 on sale for Black Friday.
PlayStation's good. Like, Sony has their downsides too, but PlayStation's good.
So the Xbox here is $800. The Xbox Series X is $800 AUD.
Ooh. Yeah, you may as well start your PC journey.
Like, that's just so much money. That, like,
especially when you're trying to cater to an audience that, like, there's a lot of younger people that aren't able to buy the console themselves. They're looking at it as a gift from family and things like that. Like, I'm sorry, if my son or my daughter asked for an Xbox right now at the price that it's at, like, that's Christmas and birthday. And I can't even afford to get you a game for it.
Yeah, exactly. The digital edition is $100 cheaper.
Yeah, which I would assume so. Just because that's the way that I think the PlayStation is as well.
Ugh. It's still not as much as the PlayStation Pro, which is $975 AUD here.
Woo!
So it's just crazy. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I don't know who's gonna pay that for a console. Like, there are definitely people that do that for PlayStation, but like, what does Xbox have now that's worth paying that for?
I mean, they're killing off so many titles anyway that there isn't really that much worth to it over.
They've killed off so much legacy IP with their acquisitions and killing studios.
Yep. I don't know. We'll keep y'all posted on it. I know that.
And you can keep us posted with comments. Because if you like us, could you give us a rating on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, Pocket Casts, anywhere that you listen to podcasts, or see us on YouTube? I've seen Spotify do a feature. We might be able to upload video on Spotify as well soon.
Oh, really?
Which is weird. Like
that doesn't make sense.
I've never watched something on Spotify, but if that's what they want to do,
yeah. Leave us a review. Leave us a comment. Tell us how wrong or right we are. Tell us we're good looking. I don't know.
Yeah, tell us why the Xbox is actually going to be the best-selling console next year.
Yeah, this was the boldest, greatest move in Microsoft history.
Yeah. We all look back on it and like, oh, we were such idiots.
Like, remember when we said that they were shooting themselves in the foot? Uno reverse. All right.
Yeah.
On to some new releases. The first one is yours. Yeah.
Anno's awesome. This one, like, the detail is pretty good. I have heard, like, this one's gotten a lot of people into the series who haven't previously played.
I have not played myself.
the tutorial plays like, oh, you need to have played the other Anno. Like they skip over a lot of the basics of the game and like, oh, so now you can do this because there's new features in this compared to the other Anno games. And it's kind of like a tutorial for seasoned Anno players, and that's a big complaint I have seen.
Okay.
Which that I get it. Like this is their 14th Anno game or something like some
yeah.
I don't know the actual number, but like before this there was 116 Anno games. So they do expect a level of people understanding how to play this.
But you got to also cater to a new audience every time. Like if you're trying to rope someone in, guess what? Somebody new that's just figuring out about Anno is not going to be like, I got to go play the last 6 of them.
Yeah, like it's not going to happen. Outside of that, really excellent game. Like all the seasoned Anno players, like this is a really good one in the series. Their last one was really good as well. I think the few before that didn't really hit, but they've really come into a stride with the last 2.
Okay, nice. Speaking of coming in and being a great hit, guess what we got? And guess what's back? Call of Duty's back this year. Black Ops 7, as they all say every single year, we're back, baby. I haven't played Call of Duty in years. I'm one of those guys that I finally put my foot down. I was buying it every year. I was playing it every year saying, this is going to be different. It's going to be better. I won't be touching
I've
it.
literally had that conversation with some people I know like a few years back.
Nope.
I don't talk to them anymore, but
the last
they still play Tarkov and Call of Duty.
Well, I tried Tarkov before 1.0 too, and the game was the same. It was exactly how it was when I got it in 2017, and then when I tried it again in 2020, and yeah. Speaking of that was the next thing on our list. Black Ops is the same thing. The beta's great, makes you feel like it's a brand new game. Then it comes out, and you're like, what happened to how I felt in the beta? Where'd that go? Escape from Tarkov went 1.0 finally after 8 years of development and access, and they are on Steam now. And all I've seen, like I see people loving it, but all I've seen is that they added a bunch of random stuff to the game and new features and broke a bunch of stuff, and the cheaters are still there. And
you can't go 1.0 without introducing a shit ton of bugs. It's actually illegal.
It's a rite of passage. But yeah, if you like to hate yourself, play Call of Duty and play Tarkov. You'll take it to a new level.
That is fair. Marvel's Deadpool in VR.
Yeah. I have a VR and I don't play it. But it's new. And Deadpool's cool.
I know some VR devs. And they tell me how ridiculously hard it is to break into that market. Like on Steam, you can have a mild success, but to get into VR, you have to be the it thing. There is no medium success. There is you've made it, or you've spent way too much money on hardware to develop a game.
I think that the audience still is not huge for VR.
I think it's shrinking. So, people like you, you're not buying new games. There's so many people that bought headsets that it sits in a box collecting dust now.
I think I bought, when I got my Quest 3, I bought like 5 or 6 games. And the only game that really got played, I've spent 99% of the time on my Quest setting it up. And that's it. And then my son came and he played a crap ton of Gorilla Tag one time. And that's all. It's sitting here on a shelf.
I know a few people that just play Beat Saber. And it's like a gaming exercise.
That would be probably, like, if I'm going to play it eventually, it will be Beat Saber.
Yeah, and it is great for that is a good thing, but it's, at that point I don't think it's a game machine. I think it's an exercise apparatus.
Right.
Like, people are making the decision: do I get a treadmill or do I get Beat Saber VR? Like that is like, I literally have a friend who's like, I don't want to go to the gym. I just play Beat Saber every day, and I'm like, fair.
All right, cool.
To be honest, like,
you're only doing arms, but that's all right. I mean, you're moving and you're dodging and things like that. Like, you're doing your leans and stuff, which is
if you're just doing cardio to try and get basic fitness, like you're getting a whole body thing.
I mean, that's all I would want to do. Like, when I'm gonna get back into any kind of health journey, I don't want to like build a bunch of muscle. I want cardio. I just want to lean up, and that's it.
Just feeling a bit better.
I'm sitting there, bought a Quest. I probably invested $500 into it and haven't touched it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind buying one just for Beat Saber, which is dumb. It's an expensive game. At that point, it's a $900 game.
Yep, too much.
But that's cheaper than a treadmill,
and soon cheaper than Xbox.
I can get a VR headset and Beat Saber for less than 2 sticks of RAM.
You're so right.
Ooh.
Anyway, enough bashing Xbox and the VR games that I never gonna play. On to better things, which is SpongeBob SquarePants, Titans of the Tide. That's out now on platforms, and I never got into the SpongeBob games. I actually never really got into the show either. I've probably seen like 30 episodes, but it's like,
it was a bit too silly for me.
Yeah, I think I was too old for it. I mean, when did SpongeBob even come out?
I know, like, a bunch of my friends were like, lived and breathed it. Like, this is the holy symbol of their religion or something. I was like, I don't get it. But like, for those who like it, that's pretty cool, and I'm sure it's a decent game.
I mean, I was already 11, turning 12 when SpongeBob came out. I think I was a little past, like, taking in a new show that was that kid-friendly. You know, by the time that I think, so at 11, 12 years old, I was into girls. I was video games and girls. I didn't want to watch no TV no more. Anyway, SpongeBob SquarePants, new game. It's out.
Having a look at it, it looks like a good action platformer.
Action platformer. And again, I like platformers. I really do. I probably would enjoy it if I got it, but I'm not going to get it. I got too much to do. And speaking of too much to do, this game called Demon School, I have it and I need to play it. It looks really good. It looks very Persona inspired. It's a isometric turn-based RPG, and it's basically you're fighting like demons and otherworldly beings and stuff, and it's really nice looking. I'll be playing it in the next couple of days. If you're a fan of like retro graphics, like pixel art, tactical turn-based RPGs, check it out. It's on all platforms. It's out. And now,
next one you've had a bit of experience with.
I was gonna say we talked about Moonlighter 2 in the last episode. I don't know where my brain's been. First I said the game wasn't out, and then we thought the game was already out, and then now I'm just finding out it wasn't out the last episode we did. Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault is out. It is full release, and it is good.
It is really an indie game that is not cheap.
Yes. How much? Yeah. How much is it?
$30.
Yeah, it's okay. And right now for the introductory offer for the game, it's 17% off. So it's about $5 US off right now. But as far as I'm concerned, if you played Moonlighter 1 and you liked it, you're gonna like this. I'm 3 hours and 13 minutes into the game, and I've only got 6% of the game done according to the menu. So,
well then,
the gameplay loop
it looks good.
seems really nice. I haven't moved forward with the story. I kind of went back through the first stage like 4 or 5 times to try and get some money and sell some stuff in my shop. But it is a
You
cool
perfectionist.
it is a cool shopkeeping dungeon crawler game. Very fun gameplay loop. A lot of different ways to play, and yeah, I definitely recommend this one.
No, it definitely looks good. I've seen you've been playing it. Monsters are coming. Rock and Road. No, sorry. I've skipped 2 because there was no links. Kirby
Sorry.
Air Riders.
Wait, no, the
it
R-Type Delta one is there, but it's on the next page.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I blame docs. Kirby Air Riders, which I actually played at PAX Oz. It's cool. If you like Mario Kart, I think you'll like it. It's that high intensity zany cartoon Nintendo look. Like I don't know how to explain the genre of like it's a Nintendo game is its genre. I feel.
I think that's a valid explanation. You've got these Nintendo IPs, and that's what you can explain it as. Mario Kart, it's a Nintendo racing game. Kirby Air Riders, it's a Nintendo racing game.
So, yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, or your family or your kids like it, they're going to like this. It was really fun. It's when I was at PAX, I don't think there was a Nintendo thing that I touched that wasn't really good. Like with the new Mario Kart, with Donkey Kong Bonanza, with this, like they're really hitting it out of the park with like solid first party titles for the Switch 2.
I'm keen to get a Switch 2 in about a year, I think. I think they'll have enough good titles out for it that I'll want to play, and maybe the next generation of the Switch 2, an improved one.
Yeah, I kind of want to wait, but also I don't want to wait. That battery life
scares me.
I'll probably play, because we play like with the kid and 3 of us, like most of the time when we're playing it, we're doing docked.
Okay. And I'll probably do it docked because if I'm playing it, I'll probably be streaming or recording. So
yeah, so it is nice to be able to take it out and use it. And like sometimes we do that for Archer in the car, but like we're not sitting in our bedroom playing it.
Right. Into the night. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not how we use it. So like that, while
not
that's
really much
lame,
of a factor.
It won't be much of a factor for me.
That's fair. I put this one on here just because R-Type is a long time, like it's an old title, and R-Type Delta HD Boosted came out on all platforms, and it's like a reboot of the old R-Type games where you just you're a ship on one side of the screen, you're shooting a bunch of stuff coming at you, upgrading, beating levels, moving on. So I felt it was nice to put this on there for anyone that might get some nostalgia out of it. Check out R-Type Delta HD Boosted.
There's a lot of people that get nostalgia purchasing.
Yeah, for sure. This might be one of them.
Back to what I was saying before. Monsters are coming. Rock and Road. From what I can see, it's like a roguelike city defender, but it's like a pixel art type of thing. Is that what? Yeah,
they were saying it was a tower defense bullet hell roguelike.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like the art style is really nice.
I like it. I was going through and getting games, and this one caught my eye. I'd never heard about it, and I saw it, and I said, and it's only $8.99 retail? That might be worth checking out.
Yeah, it's decent price for what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think if you like, was it like The Millions Will Come or something like that zombie one?
We Are
Billions?
Yeah, something like that. I'm going to put billions into Steam. They are billions, yeah.
They are billions. Look, we were close. If you like that, I think you'll like this.
Yeah. No, and again, it's super affordable. Like for a game that looks as good as it is, yeah, I think you'll enjoy it if you like those kind of games.
Yeah.
Now, a game I don't think will live up to its price point is Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive. I played the demo of this game.
You're not the first person to say that to me.
Really?
Yeah, like I have some friends that are into like that kind of stuff, and like they have said like it is a expensive game.
Yeah, I think that's too much money. $40, I think, is the selling point of this. I played the demo. The demo did not impress me. First off, it could be the demo itself that was off-putting. The demo, you started off as a max level character with a bunch of high-end gear, and it just like threw you into this hub and wanted you to choose your mission.
Weird way to do a demo.
Yeah, and it didn't even tell me how to form the party. I think like it's on my YouTube. If you go check it out, I think I spent 10 minutes raging because I kept making a party, trying to go into a dungeon. It kept telling me my party wasn't formed. It was upsetting. And then I didn't even get to play as Sung Jinwoo. And I was just so mad. But if I can't start the game and I just want to play that story that the anime did, I want to start off as a real weak peasant and get the powers and start to level up and get that dopamine hit. And I don't know if this game is going to do that because you're forming parties and you're playing as other characters and things like that. I don't think it's going to be the game.
So they've just given generic JRPG, taken the anime license.
Yep. And you're just going into missions and dungeon crawling, it looks like. Just killing hordes of enemies and then...
they've just gone to studio, slapped on a license,
yeah,
and not taken the essence of the show.
That's what it sounds like to me.
If you do want to start as a peasant and level up and feel really good, you should play Avash and Steel. The next game on that list.
Yeah, yeah. This game looks good.
It's that janky, but you can do literally anything type of thing that's only possible when something like is so janky.
Yeah.
But it looks really good. Like it's really got that like this is a punishing world. You making mistakes will get you killed.
Yeah, basically like my only experience in Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I love Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I played it for an hour.
I want to play this.
Yeah, it looks great.
My only thing is I'd love it if it was co-op and me and Caitlin could play together. But I can't have everything in life.
You can't. I've seen one clip of this, and it was earlier today again. And it was some content creator reacting to a clip of the game where someone was talking, and they put a voice clip error in there, and he was like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I keep saying that wrong. And he says the same thing over again, and it's literally in the game. So a guy does like a failed take, and it's still in the game. And the voice, the mouthing, and everything is there. It's so good.
That's amazing. Yeah, so it's got mixed reviews, but from what I can see, a lot of people are saying like it's hard. Essentially, I think people are confused because like there's no map. You go in, I think you have to learn or buy maps. Things are expensive. Like it is a punishing game.
I like that shit.
But the people that like the people who've given it positive reviews, they're like, yeah, this is great. Like there's no HUD, there's no like waypoint to the next thing. You have to actually listen to conversations and do stuff based on it.
What was the other game that came out? And I totally forgot that it existed, and I've been wanting to play that. That had no map and no quest markers. It came out this year.
Gothic 2?
Hell is Us.
Hell is Us.
Yeah, that came out in September, and that was the same thing. Like, I guess this game was a little more of a
Hell is Us is expensive.
Yeah, it got a lot of hype, and apparently it didn't translate because there's only 1,200 reviews on it. But yeah, no map, no quest markers. But people were saying that the gameplay loop in this was really, really repetitive. You find what works for you, and then the combat is really cookie cutter. There's no deviating.
Just for of Ash and Steel or Hell Is Us?
No, Hell Is Us. Sorry. For of Ash and Steel, just looking at it, it looks like your experience with NPCs is going to be different on every encounter.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
I am so close to buying it. It looks so good. My only problem is I don't have the time to really get into something like this.
Yeah. I mean, I just threw it on my wish list because it does look good. But knowing me, I'll get it and then I'll play it in 6 years.
It's, I'm sure, related to JRPGs. You could do it.
Well, once I get a little more grounded, I think I am going to still do this.
It could be a transition game. It's a bit survival crafty, and it's an RPG.
Could play it next month and lead right in.
Yep. Do it.
I was going to say, I could always, I think I still want to do like the YouTube uploads, the recordings, and do the impressions and all that. And I'll want to touch on a bunch of different games, and then just my live streams will be like RPGs and stuff.
I have no idea what this next game is.
So, yeah, last thing on the list, it's only because it was in order of release date. Again, another nostalgic hit to games of old, Bubble Bobble. A new game called Bubble Bobble Sugar Dungeons came out it comes out as of today, the recording now, on PS5, Switch, and PC. And if you played Bubble Bobble growing up, you'll like it. It's classic Bubble Bobble with newer graphics.
You say it's classic Bubble Bobble like that means anything to me.
You're just going through stages, defeating enemies, and it's literally like you start in this. You're in like a box, right? And you complete a stage. You got to maneuver through, kill enemies, get to the next area. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just a little cute arcade game.
Hey, that sounds good to me. I think that is it for our new games. There's lots of stuff coming out. We have a special episode next time. I'm not going to really reveal much on that, but we'll have a guest. And I think we'll have, at that point, watched the Game Awards and can judge everything and be sad.
That'll probably
be happy.
Be a lot of what we talk about.
I don't want to give the idiot clout, but speaking of the Game Awards and was it Shroud? Shroud's little baby thing. All I could imagine, and I don't know why I didn't see this, is someone making an AI video of him crying on his mum's lap, and they didn't vote my game.
Our creators didn't get Game of the Year.
But that is how he was acting about it in my eyes.
I mean, yeah. I got pretty upset. At that, seeing those clips and stuff.
Well, it sucks to be him.
Yep, sorry, dude. You got nominated.
It might get multiplayer, but a lot of people are hinging on Peak, apparently.
I think Peak will probably take it.
Because Arc Raiders is attracting a lot of those streaming people, but the amount of normie people that have gone to Peak that would never have touched Arc Raiders is I think just overwhelmingly larger. And if they can get those votes and stuff, it's a no-brainer. 'Cause I think most of my friends voted Peak.
I mean, yeah, it's a much more easy to digest casual game. You can get in there, play for 45 minutes to an hour, and then go about your business. I think it's a lot more easy to enjoy than say Arc Raiders.
It's easy to enjoy, and it is, I think, easy to pick up, and it's not that. I'm trying to find what the words are, but Arc Raiders, Tarkov, they have that sort of, you need to be in a very determined mood to do that. And like, you know, a lot of the streamers people watch are in that 24/7. But a lot of people like, I've worked all day. Do you know what I want to do? I want to fall off a cliff with my friend. I don't want to.
I don't want to go into this game and get mobbed on and yeah. No,
and
absolutely.
I think that says a lot. And it could be one of the other multiplayer games that takes it. Anyway, we'll talk about that next episode.
We'll give all of our thoughts and feedback next time.
Oh my god, tell us your predictions.
Yeah,
on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, Pocket Casts, or wherever you listen to podcasts or watch video cast things.
Or tell her what you think. And you can't see it if you're listening on audio. Yeah. My baby dog Nebula, because we're about to go to bed, because it's 8:40 in the morning, and
Ronnie hasn't slept.
But yeah, if you're listening, just know my dog's next to me and she's got her eyes closed.
We love it. All right. Until next episode, everyone, have a good time and enjoy the XP report and enjoy your gaming.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.